Hello and good morning. This is Devasis Mohanty welcoming you all to our integer chapter discussion. And in the last days, we have already learned about the properties under the multiplication and also one of the question from the exercise 1.3. So today we will do the rest of the remaining question by the applications of our properties what we have already learned in our last days. Okay. So question number 2 it is given. You just have to verify whether 18 into 7 plus within the bracket 7 plus minus 3 is it same as the 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3 or not. Left side is it equal to same as the right side or not. How to do the checking? First we have to solve the left side value equal to how much, then after right side value equal to how much, then after if the right side value it is same as the left side, then after we can say that yes it is already verified that the left side it is equal to right side, and 100% left side must be same with the right side. If you are getting that the left side it is not same as the right side, it means you are getting the wrong answer. You just have to check your answer where you have done the wrong thing. Okay. So left side it is 18 into within the bracket it is the sum of 7 plus of minus 3. As you know that according to the Badmas rule, first we have to do the multiplication. First we have to do the bracket work, for which 18 into within the bracket it is the sum of 7 plus of minus 3. So one negative another positive, their sum means we have to do the subtraction. Their difference it is 4, and the greater one 7 it is the positive, for which it will be plus 4. So finally we are getting it as the 18, and within the bracket it is our 4. So total product it will be 18 into 4 equal to 72. Ready? So just like we got the LHS side, now we will proceed towards the RHS side. And in the RHS side it is the sum of the product of 18 into 7 and 18 into minus 3. So product first we have to do within the bracket. So first bracket it is 18 into 7, it is equal to 126, and another product within the bracket it is 18 into minus 3 equal to minus 54. So now we are getting it as the next step. One it is the plus 126, another one it is minus 54. So one negative another positive, total it will be, we have to do the subtraction result it is our 72, and a greater one it is a positive, for which 72 it is positive. And finally we have got the left side it is same as the right side. So at the last we will say that yes we have already got that the left side it is same as the right side. Actually shortcutly we are writing it as the LHS is equal to RHS. Instead of writing 18 into 7 and plus minus 3, it is equal to 18 into 7 plus 18 into 3. Shortcutly we are writing it as the LHS is equal to RHS. Is it okay? Then after we will do the question number 3. In the question number 3 it is given that minus 1 into a is equal to how much. One thing I have forgotten whenever I taught to you few of the properties, you just have to remember another thing. Whenever minus 1 it is multiplied with any of the integer, minus 1 it is multiplied with any of the integer, the result always we will get it as the additive inverse. The result we will get always the additive inverse. Additive inverse of 5 is minus 5, 6 is minus 6. So in the same way, whenever minus 1 it is multiplied with the a, the result it is minus a. Ready? Inverse of a is minus a, just like 5 is minus 5. In the same way, whenever minus 1 it is multiplied with a, the result is minus of a. Clear? Then after double I question it is given that double I question it is given with which integer minus 1 it is multiplied such that the product it will be 22, product it will be minus 37, product it will be minus 1, product it will be 1, and product it is equal to 0. Many of the students they are directly multiplying minus 1 into 22. But the question has not asked just like this. Actually the question has asked that minus 1 multiplied with which integer, the result it is 22. It means minus 1 into blank is equal to 22. Understood or not understood? Whenever you are getting the situation it is just like this, one of the shortcut trick is there. Okay, so first you have to balance the product by numeral which number multiplied such that the product is that one. Then after we will adjust the sign. See, right side it is 22, left side forget the sign, left side it is 1. Minus 1 means without the sign it is equal to 1. Acha, 1 into how much equal to 22? Everyone knows it as the 1 into 22 is equal to 22. Yes or no? 1 into 22 it is equal to 22. So first in the blank place I am writing it as the 22. Number balance. 1 into 22 equal to 22. Then after sign we need to balance. Actually right side it is the plus 22. Right side it is plus 22. But the left side 1 minus. Achha, minus should be multiplied with the minus such that it will be plus. So first term it is minus, 100% the second term it will be minus. Understood or not understood? So first priority must be given, that we must have to balance the number product. Then after sign we have to do the balance. Another question I am showing. See, minus 1 into how much equal to minus 37? First priority number. Acha, 1 into how much equal to 37? 1 into, yes, 37 is equal to 37. Now number balance, then after sign. Right side it is of minus, right side it is of a minus. So you know that when the sign of the product it will be minus, whenever first one it is negative multiplied with the positive. So first one it is negative, so 100% the minus 1 into that one it is our positive, it means only 37. Ready? Another question it is, question number C is minus 1 into how much equal to minus 1? Minus 1 into how much equal to minus 1? Without the sign we are doing the discussion. Right side it is 1, left side it is 1. 1 into how much equal to 1? 1 into 1 equal to 1. So it means blank place I have already filled with 1. Now we will balance the sign. Right side it is negative, product it is negative. You know that product it will be negative. Whenever we are multiplying the negative with positive, product will be negative, and positive with negative also the product it will be negative. So right side it is negative, product it is negative means, and first one it is negative. So it means minus 1 100% multiplied with the plus 1 such that the product it will be minus 1. Ready? And question number D it is given minus 1 into how much equal to 1? Right side 1. So 1 into 1 equal to 1. Number balance. Then after sign. Right side it is positive. Positive we will get whenever positive product it is positive, and also product it will be positive whenever negative it will also be positive. So here it is first one it is negative, it means 100%. Next one we have to choose it as the negative. So minus 1 must be multiplied with the minus 1 such that the product it will be plus 1. And another question it is minus 1 into how much equal to 0? Remember one thing, whenever 0 it is multiplied with any of the integer, product it will be 0. So minus 1 into 0 is equal to 0. Ready? Question number 3. I hope all these bits are very easy. Okay. And question number 4 I am showing. Question number 4 it is given that you just have to start the product multiplication of a minus 1 into 5, and you have to derive how much the result it will be. Whenever minus 1 into minus 1 it will be how much result you will get from the product of minus 1 into 5. Minus 1 into 5, from that one you have to derive the formula of minus 1 into minus 1 it is equal to how much. See, minus 1 into 5 it is equal to how much? Minus 5. Then after 5 I am reducing to 4. Where I wrote it as the minus 5, minus 1 into 5. Instead of writing 5, then after next step I am reducing it into 4. Then after 3, then after 2, then after 1, then after 0, then after minus 1. Such that we can find out the formula of the minus 1 into minus 1 it is equal to how much. So for which I am writing in the first, minus 1 into 5 equal to minus 5. Next step I am doing another thing, minus 1 into 4 equal to minus 4. So one thing have you observed or not? So whenever 5 becomes 4, 5 becomes 4 means one number we are reducing from the 5 to 4, the product it is increasing. Minus 5, product it is increasing to the minus 4. Actually minus 4 is greater than minus 5. Understood or not understood? In the same way, next I am choosing it as the previous one minus 1 into 4. Now I am choosing it as the minus 1 into 3 is equal to minus 3. See, here are also 4 to 3, 1 reducing, but the product it is increasing. Minus 4 to minus 3. It means minus 3 it is more than minus 4. And next it is minus 1 into 2. Minus 1 into 2 is equal to minus 2. See, minus 3 to minus 2 also 1 increase. Then after minus 1 into 1 it is equal to minus 1. Then after minus 1 into 0, 100% it will be minus 1. Then after another greater integer it is 0. 1 greater means 0. Then after minus 1 into minus 1 it is equal to 1. So one thing I have observed, whenever from the 5, then after 4, then after 3, then after 2, then after 1, whenever I am reducing one of the number, one of the factor from one number I am reducing, it means the product it is increasing by 1 in the negative side. Understood or not understood? Okay. Then after question number 5, using the suitable properties, you have to solve all these. Whatever the properties we have learned, it may be closure property, it may be our commutative property, associative property, then distributive property, inverse property, identity property. All these property we have to use and we have to solve the question number 5. So first question, it is given that 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. See one thing, here it is 4 numbers are there. 4 numbers are there. 26 minus 48 and minus 48 once again 36. And see one thing, in between them one plus mark is there. Remember one thing, whenever the multiplication is there and between them plus mark is there, otherwise multiplication is there and between them minus mark it is there, always you just have to think it for 100%. Here it is the application, otherwise here it is the probability of the distributive property. Whenever only minus, only into more than 3 terms, associative property. Whenever 2 terms, multiplication, anything, it means our commutative property. So here it is multiplication and plus, it means our distributive property should be applied. See, between the 2 terms, actually our distributive property says a whole into b plus c is equal to ab plus ac. Conversely, I am saying whenever ab plus ac it is given, whenever ab plus ac it is given, so the formula is a whole into b plus c. Left side given, right side we can find, right side given, also left side we can find. Ready? So it means whenever AB plus AC given, from the AB and AC, A is the common, for which I am taking A as the common. After taking A as the common, the non-common elements, it is our B plus C. Ready? So our priority should be, we have to take the common one. After taking the common, which one it will be left, we have to keep them within the bracket. Okay. So here in this question, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. So for which between the two, here it is minus 48, it is common between the two term, after the plus, before the plus, it is minus 48, it is common. So for which I am taking it as the minus 48, it has the common, I am taking it outside the bracket. So it means within the bracket it is left 26 plus of minus 36. 26 plus of minus 36. Ready? Which is equal to minus 48. So minus 36 plus 26 is equal to minus 10. So final answer should be minus 48 plus of into minus 10, negative, their product it will be positive, which is equal to 408. Ready? Then after we will do the question number B. See, here it is the application of the another property. Okay. Question number B, it is given 8 into 53 into minus 125. See, here it is the 3 terms, it is to be multiplied. Multiplication. Whenever it is the multiplication of a 2, otherwise more than 2, it means you just have to apply the associative property. And associative property says 3 or more than 3 numbers you can multiply in any order. Actually, in any order means according to your easiness and according to your suitableness, you just have to multiply. Okay. And 8 into 53 into minus 125, it means whenever 8 it will be multiplied with minus 125, actually we can find out the 1000. So for which I am separating the 53 and I am keeping the 8 into minus 125 in within the bracket. So whenever 8 into minus 125 it is to be multiplied, it will gives you one positive, another negative. Product it will be as usual, but the sign it will be negative. So for which 53 into minus 1000. So which result it will be one positive, another negative, which product it is minus 53,000. So here it is the application of the associative property. Okay. So how we are applying, whether the properties are useful or not. Properties are useful for the easy calculation or not. Okay. Then after next question, it is question number C, it is given 15 into 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. See, here it is the product of the 4 integers. Whenever the product, I have said, whenever only multiplication is there and multiplication of 3, otherwise more than 3 integer, it means you have to do the associative property of the multiplication. And it says that 3 or more than 3 integer, we can do the multiplication in any order. See, according to our suitableness and easiness, convenience, which one we have to multiply with which one. See, 25 4 means we can get 100. 100 into 10 means we can get the 1000. Always you have to give the priority which number should be multiplied with which number, such that we can get 10, 100, 1000, just like this. First priority, okay? So it means within the bracket I am keeping it as the product of the minus 25 into minus 4 and into minus 10. So which will be in the next step 15, and here it is the product of the three negative integers. And my shortcut formula says that instead of multiplying the sign, first we have to multiply the numeral only. 25 into 4 equal to 100, 100 into 10 equal to 1000. So the product of the bracket 25, 4 into 10 equal to 1000. And here it is the number of negative integers multiplied are 3, means odd any number. So it means how much the 1000 we are getting, 1000 should be negative. So whenever total we are getting, the next step becomes 15 into minus 1000, which is equal to minus 15,000. Ready? The number it is look like larger number, but we can do the multiplication within the 2 to 3 steps. Orally, okay? Then after question number D, see, question number D, it is given minus 41 into 102. Minus 41 into 102. Many of the students, they are doing it as the directly, they are multiplying one positive another negative, product getting sign, it will be minus. Actually it is given that the application of the suitable property we have to use, okay? So for which minus 41 we can break the 102. 102 we can break it as the 100 plus 2. Also one can break, instead of breaking the 102, also one can break it as the 41, just like minus minus 40, then after minus 1, plus of a minus 1. Also in this way also one can break, but the positive breaking it is always easy, okay? So for which minus 41 into, instead of 102, one is writing that the 100 plus 2. Here it is in the form of a whole into b plus c. Multiplication, there it is plus. Multiplication should be distributed over addition. So for which minus 41 should be multiplied with the 100. Then after minus 41 should be multiplied with the 2. Just like AB plus AC. So here it is AB equal to minus 4100, minus 41 into 100 is equal to minus 4100, and minus 41 into 2 is equal to minus 82. So next step becomes minus 4100 plus of a minus 82. So both are negative. So for which their sum it will be minus 4182. Ready? Now we will do the question number E. See, in the question number E it is given 625 into minus 35, plus is there. Once again plus, minus 625 into 65. Multiplication, but it in between them there it is the plus sign. It means 100% sure. Here it is the application of the distributive property. Okay. And see, between the two, here it is one, somewhere it is 625, and another right side it is our minus 625. Okay. So it means we have to always choose whenever one positive another negative is there. It is easy to choose a positive between the two. It has the common. So it means 625 I am taking it as the common. So whenever I am taking the 625 it has the common. So from the first term 625 gone, it means 1 it is left. 1 into minus 35 it is equal to minus 35 within the bracket. Then from the second term, whenever we are taking from the minus 625, I am taking the 625 it has the common. So there it is within the bracket, minus 1 is there. Actually from the minus 625 we are taking it as the 625. So it means right side there it is minus is there within the bracket. So minus 1 into 65 it is equal to minus 65. So after taking 625 it has the common, within the bracket minus 35 is there, plus of a minus 65 it is also there. So for which within the bracket it will be 625, and here it is the sum of the two positive integer, minus 35 plus of a minus 65. So we have to add and the sign it will be minus. So for which its value it will be 625 into minus 100, and the product it will be minus 62,500. Ready? Now we will do the question number F. F question it is very easy, for which F number question I am leaving. F number question it is very easy. Okay. So here it is the multiplication should be distributed over subtraction, for which this question I am leaving. Okay. Question number G it is given that minus 17 into minus 29. Product of 2, but we have to apply, instead of multiplying directly, we have to apply the formula of the distributive property. But which one we have to break? It will be better that we have to break the minus 29. Always you have to break the number. 2-digit number means it will be break in the form of the nearest 10 always. 29, its nearest 10 is 30. Okay, so for which I am breaking it as the minus 30 plus 1. Minus 30 plus 1, it is equal to minus 29. Also one can break it as in the form of the minus 20 minus 9 also one can break. Okay, don't feel that math can be done in a single step, and what sir is saying that always you just have to follow the same. It depends upon you also. You have to solve in your way, but with the proper way, with the proper rule and proper formula. Understood? So I broke it as the 17 into minus 30 plus 1. Instead of writing minus 29, I am writing it as the minus 30 plus 1. So distributive property means minus 13 into minus 17 into minus 30 product, then after minus 17 into 1 product. Okay, so minus 17 into minus 30 equal to 510, and minus 17 plus 1 equal to minus 17. So next step it is 510 plus of a minus 17, one positive another negative, we have to do the subtraction, sign it will be of the greater numeral, for which their difference it is equal to 493, greater one it is positive, so for which this one it is our 493. Ready? And next question, it is question number H. It is given 50 minus 57 into minus 19, minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57. Multiplication is there, also plus sign is there. Multiplication is there, also plus sign is there, for which distributive property 100%. But we have to check which one it is AB and which one it is AC. Product of 2, product of 2. Okay. See, minus 57 into minus 19, and here it is 57. 57 means 57 into 1. Just like AB and AC. AB and AC. AB is given, but AC 57 means 57 into 1. Ready? So from the two, one it is minus 57, it has the common, and another one it is the plus 57, it is common. So for which trick I have already said. The trick I have already said, always you have to, it will be better that you have to take it as the positive 57, it has the common. So positive 57 it has the common. Whenever positive 57 I am taking from the negative 57 common, so it means 57 it will come, minus 1 it will be still there. So minus 1 into minus 19, within the bracket it will be 19. And then after from the second term 57 I have taken, so for which plus of only 1 it will be there. Don't think that 0 it is there. In the multiplication and division nothing is there means 1 is there. Addition, subtraction, nothing is there means 0 is there. Okay. So then after next step it is 57 into 20, which is your 1140. It is easy, I feel. Okay. Then after the question number 6 we will do. Question number 6, it is given that now the temperature of the room it is 40 degrees Celsius. Now the room temperature it is 40 degrees Celsius, and here it is the process that in every 1 hour the temperature it will be reduced by 5 degrees Celsius. Every 1 hour temperature it is reduced by 5 degrees Celsius. So the question has asked that what will be the room temperature after 10 hours? What will be the room temperature after 10 hours? Okay. See, suppose room temperature it is 40. 1 hour temperature reduced by 5. So now after 1 hour the temperature is 40 minus 5 equal to 35. After 2 hour, 1 hour temperature reduced 5. So 2 hour temperature reduced, 2 into 5, 10 reduced. So reduced means then after the temperature it will be 40 minus reduced temperature, it is equal to 30. So it means first we have to find out, here it is room temperature given, after 10 hour how much the temperature it will be reduced, after reduced then the temperature it will be how much. In the same way we have to proceed. So our writing style should be just like this. Room temperature equal to the present room temperature equal to 40 degrees Celsius. In 1 hour temperature decreasing is equal to 5 degrees Celsius. 1 hour temperature decreasing 5 degrees Celsius. So it means 10 hours the temperature it will be reduced equal to 10 into 5 equal to 50. So previously present temperature 40. Then after 10 hour temperature reduced by 50. So now the new temperature is 40 present minus the reduced temperature, 40 minus 50. Subtracting one number, it is also same as adding with its additive inverse. So for which next step it is 40 plus of a minus 50. One negative, another positive, we have to do the subtraction, and the subtraction result it is 10. Greater one having 50 having the minus sign, for which the result it is minus 10. So after 10 hours the room temperature it will be minus 10 degrees Celsius. Ready? Then after the question number 7 it is given. Whenever you are appearing any of the competitive exam, there it is the system. For the correct answer you have to get the positive mark, and for the negative answer you will get it as the negative marking. Okay. So here it is given that Mohan is one of the students, is has appeared the exam, and here it is the instruction. It is given that for the correct answer you will obtain 5 mark, and for the incorrect answer you will get the -2 mark. Otherwise 2 mark it will be reduced. 2 mark reduced means -2. Mohan attempted 4 correct answer and 6 wrong answer. Okay, so what is the total mark of the Mohan? Total mark of the Mohan we can find total mark for the correct answer, total mark obtained for the incorrect answer. So they are totaling equal to total mark obtained by the Mohan. So first it is for 1 correct mark, correct answer, Mohan got 5 mark. So for 4 correct answer, so Mohan will get 4 into 5 equal to 20. So total mark obtained by Mohan for attempting 4 correct question, it is equal to 20. Then for 1 wrong answer, mark it is -2. For 6 wrong answer, mark it will be 6 into -2 equal to -12. So Mohan got the mark on obtaining the correct question, it is equal to 20, and for incorrect question it is equal to -12. So total mark means correct total plus incorrect total. It means 20 plus of a -12, it is equal to 8. Now the mark Mohan got equal to 8. Just like I have done this question, rest of the question also you can do. Rest of the question number 7 double I and third I. In the same way, how many correct and how many incorrect. Suppose not attempted, it means 0. Okay. Now we will do the question number 8. In the question number 8, it is given that whenever we will sell one of the white cement, we will obtain the profit, it is 8 rupees. On selling the white cement, our profit it will be 8 rupees, and selling the grey cement, we will obtain a loss of 5 rupees. Profit it is 8 rupees on white cement, and from loss on the grey cement for packet it is equal to 5 rupees. Here it is given that the company has sold 300 white cement, 300 white cement and 500 grey cement. 3000 white cement and 5000 grey cement. So what will be the profit or loss? What is there? The profit is there, otherwise loss is there, and how much profit and how much loss. Suppose you are getting here it is a profit, how much profit? If there is a loss, then how much loss? So first it is a profit on 1 white cement equal to 8. So profit on 3000 white cement equal to 3000 into 8. 1 cement profit equal to 8. So 3000 bag of cement profit equal to 3000 into 8 equal to 24,000 profit. Then after loss on a single packet equal to 5. So loss on 5000 grey cement equal to 5000 into 5, which is equal to 25,000. Remember one thing, whenever profit is there and here it is another loss is there, togetherly we want to know whether there it is the profit or loss. Profit is there, loss is there. If the loss value is more, it means there it is a loss. If the profit value is more, it means there it is a profit. So here it is total profit on selling the 3000 bag of cement equal to 24,000, and a total loss on selling the 5000 bag of grey cement equal to 24,000. 100% loss amount 24,000, it is more than the profit amount. So 100% there is the loss. As the 25,000 it is greater than the 24,000, 100% there it is the loss. Then how much loss? From the greater value to smaller value. 25,000 minus 24,000 is equal to 1,000. Okay. Then after another question it is given there. In the another question here it is given that the number of grey cement it was sold 6,400 in number. Then after how much the white cement it must be sold? How much the white cement it must be sold by the company such that there is no profit and no loss? Previous case loss is more. Loss, there is the loss because loss amount it is more. When there is no profit and no loss, if the total profit and total loss both are same. Okay, so here it is given that number of grey cement it is 6,400. So total loss after selling the 6,400 grey cement equal to 5 into 6,400. Loss amount we got. Then after profit it will be same. Then after how much the number of white cement it must be sold. Suppose the X number of white cement it must be sold. So it means X into 8. So the profit equal to X into 8. Loss equal to 5 into 6,400. As there is no profit and no loss, so for which 5 into 6,400 must be same as the X into 8. X into 8 means X bag cement. In each bag profit is 8, so X into 8 after selling the X bag of cement, and here it is the 5 into 6,400. As you know that we want X means number of white cement, so for which right side into 8 it must be divided in the left side. I said plus, we are separating to the right side, it becomes minus, minus transposing to the right side, it becomes plus, multiplication to the right side, division, and division becomes left side, it becomes the multiplication. Ready? So for which x means, so that multiplied with 8, it must be separated to the left side with the sign of divided by 8. So for which finally it will be 5 into 6400 divided by 8. On cancelling, you are getting it as the 4000. 8 into 8 equals to 8 into 5 equal to 4000. Okay, how is all these questions were? Okay, now the last question it is very easy, just like we have done our question number 3 double I. So here it is minus 3 into how much equal to 27, minus 3 into how much equal to 27. I said you have to first balance the number. 27 means 3 into 9 equal to 27. Number balance number balance over, then after side balance we have to do. Product, it is 27 means product is positive. So it means minus should be multiplied with the minus. Minus to minus, it becomes the plus. Ready? So for which minus 3 should be multiplied with the minus 9. Next question, 5 into how much equal to minus 35. So it means 35 I want. Product, it is without sign, it is 35. So it means 5 must be multiplied with the 7, it becomes 35. Then after sign balance, right side product, it is negative. So first one, it is positive multiplied with the negative such that the product, it will be negative. So for which 5 into minus 7 equal to minus 35. Ready? And next question, it is given there with minus 8 how much we will multiply so that we will get it as the minus 56. Which number multiplied with the minus 8 such that the product, it will be minus 56. So right side, it is 56, number only we are thinking. So 8 into how much equal to 56? 8 into 7 equal to 56. So right side, it is negative, product, it is negative, and 8 it is negative, so negative must be multiplied with the positive such that the product, it will be negative. So it means that one, it is our only plus 7. Last question, it is which number must be multiplied with the minus 12 such that we will obtain the plus 132. Achha, to get the 132, 12 must be multiplied with 11. 12 must be multiplied with the 11. How I got? Right side 132 divided by 12, it is equal to 11 I obtained. Then after we are going to balance our sign. 132, it is our positive. So positive result means positive, negative also positive. But here it is given that one negative it is given. Negative must be multiplied with the another negative so that the product means 132, it will be our positive. Okay, so for which minus 11 into minus 12, it will be our 132. I hope question number from 1 to question number 9 all we are very easy once you have to keep practicing. Okay, all the properties remember, also all these things you have to remember, and in the coming days we will do the discussion of the division of the integer. Also last exercise we will do in the coming days. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.